Surprise! April Fools! There is no such thing as a CATawa Shoujo 2. But while the closest we'll ever get to an actual sequel might be one of the countless mods and novels made around it by the awesome community, people still want something official. But that's kind of impossible, you know how it is. Some of the people from that team disappeared, and others have gone on to work on other visual novels ever since KS. And this, right here, this that we're talking about today, is their latest opus. It works with Maddie D of all people, that BN YouTuber who interviewed the devs if you remember the last video. So what took them so long? How will it compare to KS? Will it have the feels, the love, the... It is a thinly veiled fetish kind of visual novel. This time about cat girls who are socially viewed more as pets than human. It's honestly pretty weird. Me and my friend who got me into KS were playing it, and honestly, there are some comments done by the protagonist that almost makes this feel as if it were some sort of slavery or something. Not a good first impression overall. The story is pretty simple. Your girlfriend leaves you because you won't get rid of your cat girl who your mother has entrusted you to take care of while she fucks off somewhere. Then your mate dumps his cat girl on your front porch because he's also fucking off somewhere else to join the military. So now you're alone with two conventionally attractive women with cat ears who talk like lobotomites. And if you thought, that sounds like some shit out of a C-tier anime for gooners, then fucking congratulations, because that is what I think too. There is a certain level of gooner energy in the writing that's only comparable to those weird harem animes that people like. I don't really enjoy playing this, and even though I've tried, I haven't finished it because of that. There are some scenes as far back as Act 1 that feel extremely pervy anime. Like when your bud tries to warn you that Pepper, his cat girl, will try to climb in the bath with you. Basically, the pacing is all over the place, because speaking about Pepper, 1 second Pepper is insinuating things, the next you're playing ball with her, this is a visual novel, it's not that exciting, and the next you're suddenly reading this very out of field left comic book for some reason. I'm going to bring it up. The CATawa Shoujo names they say worked on this didn't do much. The Hive Mind, Emi's writer, wrote 2 lines for the Sin Kitty comic and had one of his novels as background footage in a computer, which is hilarious, and CPO Crud, Haneko's writer, mainly did sound effects and spiritual advisor. So he literally just did a Rick Rubin. It almost feels like Maddie's trying to get some clout from KS, and that is fucking bullshit. Don't do that. I don't know about you, but the main thing that I enjoyed about CATawa Shoujo was the characters, the depth that they had, and how the story in each of the routes just flowed perfectly. I liked the situations and how they made me feel. There was no promise of simulated intercourse, no gooner bait. It was a game that, if it came out today, it would be called woke as fuck because normalizing disabilities and lesbians. What I will praise this game on is the presentation. Looking past the postal font and everything, they tried to do something more dynamic with the text instead of the usual text-in-a-box format that literally every other visual novel has. And while on paper, and maybe even sometimes in practice it looks cool, most times it's disorienting and/or it becomes really hard to read. Seeing the announcement and the people behind it, I really wanted to like this game. Believe me, I did. But the final product is so disappointing. Especially with people, you know, the caliber of Haneko's writer and Emi's writer working on this. But anyways, disappointment aside, I've been Roth, and I'll see you pretty soon.